Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For you returning viewers, there has been some changes. We're doing some different things and I'd love to show you that. And for you new viewers, I'd love to catch you up on some of the projects that we've done in the past. So, as a recap of some of the things that this channel has covered in the past and some of the things that I've built, I've had a lot of focus on some of the laser devices. So if we look over here, we've got several of my laser devices, like this handmade laser pistol. It's all made out of wood with all of the electronics inside. And then some of these lightsabers where I hand machine them out of aluminum and brass to be a perfect heat sink for a high-powered laser inside. Now these ones, although they're a high-powered laser, in the world of lasers, they're not that strong. So I started to build even stronger and more powerful lasers to really do some true burning. And then we started getting into things like this 30-watt laser rifle, okay? And even things like this 120-watt high-powered arm cannon, okay? And I've taken it farther than that too. I do a lot more than just lasers. I also work together with Iowa legendary Rye out of Carroll, Iowa to build this whiskey flamethrower. So this is a flamethrower that actually shoots and uses whiskey as its fuel. So, and Iowa legendary Rye actually distilled some high-proof whiskey for me just for that purpose. And then we have things like these heated bracers. This was one of my first ones that I built, and then this is one of the later models here. So this is a reinforced punch. It heats up to around between 2,400 and 3,000 degrees, which is hot enough to even melt aluminum. In fact, this has burst itself into flames several times. So, but this is a reinforced punch that heats up, so it's pretty neat stuff, right? Well, and that will lead us into things like this. This is the plasma cutter from Fallout 76. This is one that I haven't even revealed yet, but you'll be seeing in a future video. When I was young, I used to watch these sci-fi movies and Power Rangers and Star Wars and Star Trek, all of these different types of things, and I watched Saturday morning cartoons, but instead of just watching it for the plot line or the story, I watched the way that they use the technology in those stories. And I always wondered, how can I have that cool sword that they have, or how can I build that lightsaber or that laser gun? And so I spent a lot of my early years trying to design those things and figure out how you would actually build them. And I drew pictures of the way that the insides would be, and essentially started to create blueprints of those things. And later on, as I started to gain knowledge from my dad and my uncles and everybody else that was around me, and seeing how they would actually construct the things that they were imagining, and I started to learn skills in electronics and machining and woodworking, and I took all of those skills and started applying them towards building some of these devices that are fantastic from these sci-fi movies and things, to try and bring them into the real life so that I could have them. I used to build all of my things in a little garage, and I would bring stuff out and I'd go to my neighbors, and they were into video games and League of Legends and D&D and that sort of stuff, and I would knock on their door and I'd say, hey, do you guys want to see something cool? And then I'd go and I'd show them some ninja smoke bomb I had made, or some cool laser gadget, and they were always really excited about it. And so I started to realize that to show more people what I was doing, I needed to get out there some more. And so I started volunteering with the Science Center of Iowa and started bringing some of my gadgets there and showing people. And I started seeing that what I was building was actually inspiring all of these other people to also build things too. And they were asking really great questions like, what would it take to learn how to do this? And they wanted to know more about how I had learned how to do this. And so I really created a YouTube channel so that one, I would have the ability to show what I was doing and show that to people, and also so that I can inspire others so that they can go out and learn those same skills, and that we can all work together to build the future that we want to live in. So for everyone who's been watching this channel in the past, you know that I've built a lot of these gadgets right here in this little workshop or outside in my actual workshop in my garage. But I'm really excited to show you where we're going to be going next. So I would like to take this opportunity to thank my friends at Milwaukee for hooking me up with some pretty sweet tools. When I go to grab a tool to work on one of my projects, I like to make sure that it has enough power to get the job done and enough battery life that it doesn't leave me hanging. And Milwaukee has been great for that. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. So this is our new shop. For the last year, my brother and I have spent all of our time, all of our free time building this shop. We took an old garage, we insulated it, we drywalled it, we ran all new wiring, and now we've painted and we've started to install the slat wall. So we also built this desk into the wall. So this is actually a mostly floating desk. So along the side of the shop, you can see all of the workstations with different tools set up. And in the back, we have the 3D printer and computer workstation that will act as a main set for future videos. And I really can't wait to show you some of the amazing projects that I have in store that we're going to build right here in this shop. So if you like this video and you want to see more of this kind of content, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. And if you know anyone else who would enjoy this kind of content as well, go ahead and share this video to them. It helps the channel out so much, and I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys.